Okay, so in this video, I'm going to go over my whole arm workout, the arm workout that I've been doing for the past, I'd say about 2 years now. And specifically, this workout has gotten me the most amount of growth, meaning when I saw the most amount of growth, this is the type of training that I was doing. So here's a little bit of posing for some, aesthetic creds and whatnot, but getting straight into it, into the first working set, hence the shirt coming off. By the way, this gym, they let you take your shirt off and like record and stuff. So I'm not being like a nuisance by taking my shirt off. They're cool with it. Okay, starting off, this is how I think people should frame their workouts. So instead of just watching some like Instagram reel that says, do this arm workout, here's the sets and reps and here's the exercises. Those are, it's just for views and stuff. It's not actually that beneficial. There's not much value in it. You're going to start off with your weak point. So for me, the brachialis has been a weak point for several years. It's, starting to build back up and actually grow. So it's not like disproportionate. It actually looks really good when I'm super lean, but it was a weak point for a while and I'm still training it as a weak point just to grow it a little bit more. So weak point first, you're getting all the fresh blood to it. When you first come in the gym, your central nervous system is not burnt out. You still have your glycogen, all of that. So when you come in, instead of hitting something that you already have a decent amount of growth on, there's just no point to that really. Like you want to get all that power that you have at the beginning of the workout to absolutely kill your weak point so that grows more over time so that your physique will be more aesthetic, it will be more balanced. So that's why I'm hitting brachialis first. And each one of these exercises is going to be paired with another one. So it's going to be supersets. So Dropsets and supersets, those are the staples of the entire workout. So there's 4 exercises total for arms, just for arms. 4 exercises total. I'm hitting the 2 weak points first, so brachialis curls, and doing triple drop sets on them till failure, anything above 12 reps in failure. So it could be 14 reps one day, 16 reps another day, 13 reps another day. There's so many variables, your food, your sleep, so many stuff going on. So that's why I'm not really giving like a hard number. It's more like feel based, okay? So it's a little bit different from what most people do, but I just notice it works the best for me after years of training. So overhead triceps, another weak point. So the horseshoe portion of the tricep, like that rear tricep, I don't know if it's called like the long head or whatever, but that's been a weak point for a while now, and I'm still trying to grow it to make it proportionate to the rest of the physique. That's why I'm training these 2 exercises first, because they're 2 weak points, and I'm supersetting them together. So brachialis curls, I'd say about 3 or 4 sets. Sometimes I'll do 5, but I like to keep it around 3 or 4 just because the triple drop sets just really take it out of you. And by the way, side note, if you're not getting good sleep, you're not eating well, it's just not sustainable. You can't train like this, doing triple drop sets till failure, supersetted with another exercises where you're doing another triple drop set till failure and you're doing 3 sets of that in total. It's not sustainable. So make sure everything else is dialed in, or, you could hit this a couple times per week, but you're going to notice if you're not dialed in that you're going to come into the gym, try doing this, and you're just going to feel so burnt out and you can't complete it. Anyways, okay, enough of that. The actual sets, reps, like how I frame it. So the 2 weak points, triple drop set, that's 1 set. So for brachialis curls, I did my first set till failure, drop set the weight, do another set, anything above 12 reps and failure, anywhere 12 to 18, I'd say, somewhere in between that. I don't really push past that. So second drop set, again, failure. Third drop set, pull the weight off, hit failure, immediately go to the tricep, whatever you're hitting for triceps, whatever your weak point is. So for me, the overhead tricep extensions. With dumbbell, cable, doesn't really matter. I like the dumbbell personally. And then I'm doing a drop set there twice, so triple drop set total. I hit the first weight, drop it, grab the next dumbbell, another set, hit failure, drop it, another set, hit failure, drop it. I don't know if I did this in this exact video, but that's what I do literally like every single workout. And there's a little bit of cardio involved. I'm not going to lie. So if your cardio is really bad, it might be kind of tough. So build up your cardio. Me personally, I do cardio every day. So this is not really an issue for me. So those first 2 exercises, brachialis curls, supersetted with tricep extensions, the 2 weak points, you're hitting them first. Then you go on to the next 2 exercises, which is also paired together. So for me, just a traditional rope tricep extension. And then I'm doing the 3 triple drop sets again, sometimes 4. Just keep that in mind. If you feel good and you're like, this is enough, do 4. Like, all power to you. Just do it until you're like actually, you notice you're like, okay, I'm fatigued. So triceps, this one's easy because it's on the cable, so you can just drop the weight right away. You don't have to, adjust the weight, pull plates off or anything like that. Jeez, I gotta slow my reps down a bit. Focus more on the eccentric. For the sake of the video, I was just trying to rush through it. This wasn't even the actual workout. I was just kind of filming this to get it out the way before the workout. But yeah, so the next thing for me, hammer curls. I'm trying to grow the long head of the bicep. I focused on the peak for like literally 5 years straight of training, and it just kind of became disproportionate. I need more long head, hence the hammer curls. So the next set, the next weak point, you're hitting that next as well. If it's not a weak point, if you don't have any more weak points after the first one, that's fine. Just do whatever is next for biceps. So something that's not what you did for the weak point, obviously. So for me, brachialis and then long head in that order. And then, so the hammer curls are going to be supersetted with the tricep extensions, the cable tricep extensions with the rope. And you're going to do first set till failure, anything above 12 and failure, drop set. Second set is going to be, again, anything above 12 but below 18 and failure, another drop set and failure again. And then for me personally, I drop it by about 25%, somewhere around there. So you'll do 25% of the weight that you were doing. So if you're doing 100 pounds on tricep extensions, your first drop set is going to be 75 pounds. And your lower, again, 50 pounds. That's just the way I like to go about it. I notice it's kind of consistent with hitting that 12 to 18 rep range. So yeah, hammer curls with the, geez, this lighting is crazy. Anyways, yeah, the tricep extensions with the rope with the hammer curls. And for me, 4 exercises personally is fine. Like, I don't want to push it past that. Some people do 3 exercises per muscle. And, that's fine if you can do it. But for this type of rep scheme, okay. I think my back just cramped here. Yep. I hit back the day before, I think. So that's why. But for me, it's totally fine just doing 4 exercises total. Because trying to hit another exercise after this, 4 biceps, would be crazy with how much volume this is. This is a lot of volume. So you could even get away with doing 2 sets of it if you want to do like Mike Menser style. But me, I just, I prefer anything 3 or 4. I don't really do 5, rarely. 5 drop sets, meaning not actual like dropping the set 5 times, dropping the weight 5 times. I mean 5 sets of those drop sets in total. Because 1 triple drop set is 1 set. Anyways, okay, enough of the drop sets. You get the point. You understand that concept. So if you want to throw this into a different workout, I literally do this on chest, on back, on delts, everything. Except for delts, actually, because you can't really superset on there. If you're doing, overhead press supersetted with lateral raises, that's just going to take away from your overall power output that you can put into that. So obviously you don't want to superset within the same exact muscle. But the current split right now is bis and tris, delts and back, chest, and then legs. So I'm doing a 4-day split. I just find it's perfect. I did the whole, train each muscle twice a week thing. I did that for literally like 5 years straight, and I just prefer the 4-day split. I feel like I'm more recovered. I can actually focus on the muscle without having to consciously try to conserve energy. Okay, that's enough yapping. So that's the full workout. Let me know what you guys think. And each person is going to obviously have a different workout. That's the thing about it. So it's literally my rep scheme that I do for all my exercises and, throughout the entire split. So that wraps it up. I'll see you guys in the next video.